Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to Happy at Home. It is Thrift Store Thursday and I'm so happy that you stopped by to hang out with me and see what I found this week at the thrift store. So this past week I only made it to one thrift store because it has been a very busy week, but I found some fun things to share with you. So I'm very excited to jump right into it, but before I get going, I am hoping that you don't have a terrible background noise, because right outside my window out on the street, they are like working on the manhole in the middle of the road. And I know yesterday they were down the street just a little bit and it took them, they were there for like 4 or 5 hours. So I know that if I put off filming this video, I won't end up getting to it today. And then tomorrow's Thursday already, and then I'll have to be scrambling in the morning to try to get this filmed and edited and up again, which has been what has been happening the last couple weeks. I don't know if you've noticed, but my Thrift Store Thursdays have been pretty late in the day. Well, yeah, that is why, because I have been scrambling so much lately just to keep up with things. So I don't want that to happen again. So I'm hoping that the noise is not too annoying in the background. I mean, it's very subtle to me and my ear, so if you hear a little humming noise, that's what that is. So hopefully you'll understand. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into this week's haul. So the first thing I found was a vintage sheet. I always look for vintage sheets. You guys know I love them so much. Now this is actually a repeat pattern for me, but it was $3.99 and I was not going to pass it up. It's a double size and it is a beautiful white with a daisy pattern on it, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I know I have one set of these. I actually have a couple sets of the pillowcases that match this. So I keep thinking to myself that I should make a blanket just with this pattern, just because I have pillowcases that match it. At least a throw blanket or something like that, but I've yet to do that. And I have one already downstairs in my stash of vintage linens already earmarked for that. But I just couldn't pass this up because it was such a good deal, because lately I have been finding that the sheets have been going up in price at my thrift store. Used to be like I could find like a double for like $2.99, $3.99. If it was very rare, it'd be like $4. But now it seems like they're $5 to $6 or $7 to $8. So the fact that this was only $3.99 and it's in very good condition, I just had to get it. Actually still has, like this one, I don't feel like this one has ever been used very much, because it still has that kind of like silky feel to it, you know what I mean? As in, it hasn't been washed out of it. You know how vintage, I can't talk today, I'm sorry. My brain is in somewhere else today. Anyways, typically when you find a vintage sheet, it has a very soft texture, but not sateen texture to it. This one has a little bit more of that sateen texture to it, which makes me think it wasn't used very much. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But anyways, it's in good condition. I'm very excited to have found it, and at a fantastic price. So, of course, it had to come home with me. The next thing I picked up was purely on impulse, because it just triggered some memories for myself. And it is a little children's book, and it is called Cowboy Andy. So let me tell you the story behind this. Well, before I do that, let me share with you. I mean, look at the illustrations inside. This would be so cool, like if you had a little boy and you could like decorate with these illustrations. I just think they are so cool. Look at that. How adorable. Anyways, I just thought this was really cute. I would really love to maybe I don't know, keep thinking I could do something with some of these pictures in here, make into like wall art, or even just pull them out and frame them up and you know, sell them. I don't know, just thinking about it that way seems very sparse and minimal, but that's kind of the way I like things. But anyways, so I would just keep thinking that this would be, I mean, look at that. How adorable is that? I just think it is so cute, and it would make a very cool vintage cowboy themed bedroom for a little boy. And I just think, I wish now I need a boy now. I have to have another baby and have it be a boy so that I can use this. But anyways, I'm in a silly mood today, I guess, apparently. But anyways, and of course I always have to look at the copyright date when I look at older books. And this one is 1959, which I think is so cool. But anyways, yeah, this book is just riddled with amazing artwork. And it's in really nice colors, like oranges and reds. I think, and a lot of black, because the horses got a lot of black on it. But anyways, regardless, I just thought it was a super cool book. And like I said, it triggered memories for me. Because I have a brother, a younger brother, and his name is Andy. And when he was a little boy, my mom and dad did a cowboy-themed bedroom. He had like this wallpaper on his room that had like little cowboys, you know, and like cows, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but I remember the little cowboys on it. And he had like a cowboy sheets or something like that too. I mean, it didn't go all out or anything, but this just was like, oh my goodness, this would have been perfect for that room. And so now I'm just like, I just had to have this book. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know, but I just think it was adorable. So I'm gonna definitely take a picture of this cover and send it to my brother just to see if he'd get a kick out of it like I did. He probably won't get a kick out of it, but I really did. So of course I had to pick up the book. So anyways, so for me it just brought back a lot of memories from, like, I mean, I was like 4 or 5-ish when he had that bedroom, 6, 7, I don't know what time, I don't know how old I was, but I was little and he was, you know, like 1 or 2, and yeah, just brings back memories. It brings back memories of that house, of that time in the house, of my sister and my brother when they were that age. And I don't know, it's just cool when something as simple as a little children's book can bring back that memory to you. So that makes me very excited. So I probably will do something with this book, as in framing it up or something like that, and put it down in my craft area, because that's like my little sentimental area, where it's just a hodgepodge of a whole bunch of things that just have special meaning to me, and I just love it so much. And I've actually been wanting to redo it a little bit, because I haven't done anything with that space in a really long time. But anyways, that's for another day, and I will stop talking about that. So so anyways, I thought that book was super cool, and I'm very, very excited about it. So anyways, moving on to the next thing, I picked up a little goodie bag here, and it has 2 sets of coasters in it. It was $3.99, and I got it for this set right here. So I'm going to open it up real quick here and show you what I got it for, and then of course I'll show you the other set as well. But I thought for $3.99, a little set of coasters was really, really cute. So I don't know how many there are in here. 2, 4, 6 of them. And it comes in this cute little tin. It's a cute little tin it comes in. And look at this little tin. It's even got the design that the coaster has on it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. So the little tin just sits like that. Very cute. So you can use the tin as something as decoration also. But the little coasters themselves are actually plastic, which I didn't realize. I thought they were metal. So it's very hard to tell when those things are in those little plastic bags what they are. But as soon as I saw them, I just had to have them. There's no markings on them. But I just thought they were super cute. Look at that little guy. It's just like a little strawberry and some leaves, and it's just really pretty. And I don't know why that I'm drawn to this lately. I'm like very much drawn to like botanical prints of like flowers and like fruit lately, and I don't know why. But like cherries and strawberries in particular when it comes to fruit. I just found a cherry print not too long ago. You probably remember seeing the cherry print when I showed off my kitchen seating area video, and also it was in my styled finds, or decorating with thrift store finds. That's what it was. Decorating with thrift store finds. I highlighted that cherry print, which I redid the frame on in that video also. So I was like, I'm on a little roll here when it comes to like buried items, or yeah, berries and cherries. And berries aren't berries, are they? Cherries are different. Anyways, all right. Red cherries and berries. I am really loving, and like botanical prints. So I don't know. I just was very, very drawn to this. It's very cute. It's plastic. Has no markings on the back. It's just plain. But it has this nice little gold detail on it. And then the leaves have got the gold detailing on it too. Kind of like a foil gold to it. So there's 6 of these, which I thought was super cute and really adorable. And I have no idea where or how I'm going to use these because I'm not one to use coasters. I have one coaster that I actually use in my house, and that is by my bedside table to put water on for in the middle of the night when I wake up and I feel parched. But other than that, I don't have coasters in my house because it's not required in my house. But anyways, I'll use it for something. This would be kind of fun if we ever have like a cocktail party or something like that. We can use those and feel fancy. So that was very fun. That is what I bought the little bag for. But it also came with another set. Okay, so then the other set of coasters that came with this would come in this little box here. There's 6 of them in here, and the box says, oh, I can't really read it. Chefs and Garcons? I don't know what that is. Anyways, of the 1900s, the Great Era, it says, by Guy Buffett. I don't know anything about this, but it looks like this. It's got like a little chef guy on it. Glossy, black. It's got some gold edging, and they are cork on the back, and they have some writing. It's in a different language. I don't know what it says. I don't even know. It looks like it's probably in French, but oh look, they're all different. This one's got this little guy on it, and then this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. So, yeah, I mean, this is not really my style at all, but it came in the bag, so I had to get them. So I will mostly, I mean, they're neat. They're looking really good shape. They don't even look like they've ever been used. They're like, nothing wrong with any of them. Well, maybe one's got like a sticker on it. Yeah, I don't think these have ever been used. But anyways, it comes in a cute little box. Not my style at all, but that's all right. And I don't need them at all. So I will most likely redonate them to the thrift store because I just don't know what to do with these. Yeah, I don't know. I would never use them. I would be sitting around my house and probably collect dust just like these are, but this is more my style. So anyways, hey, you know what? If anyone, I could send them to one of you guys if you guys are interested in them. Oh my. Oh, do you see that? I got it. All right, anyways, if you're interested in these, let me know down in the comments and I'll send it out to you because why not send it to someone who I like rather than to the thrift store? So, interested in these, if you'd like some coasters, let me know down in the comments. First person I see who leaves me a comment says they want them, I will send it to you. So, let me know down in the comments. Alright, so, and if nobody wants them, that is totally fine. I will just give them back to the thrift store and they'll be happy to resell them. So, no worries, no worries. Alright, so let's move on to I have 2 more things to share with you. This last one I'm very excited about, but I think I already have something like it. But I picked it up anyways because I thought it was beautiful. And it was $4.99 and it is a blue and white platter. Look at that. Oh, don't you just love it? Love it myself. So on the back it says Blue Nordic. And it is by the Johnson Brothers. It's Ironstone. It is dishwasher proof and made in England. It says a hand engraving. So I'm assuming it's a reproduction of an older plate. And I just think it is so gorgeous. I have something in this pattern already. I don't know that it's a platter. It might be like a small plate or a plate or something like that. But I thought it was absolutely gorgeous, and for $5.99 I was totally bringing it home with me. So that is really pretty. I'm very excited about that. I think it's gorgeous. Be perfect for blue and white when I decide to do blue and white in my kitchen. Or like in my hutch. I'm actually ending up with a lot of blue and white stuff lately, which is not by design, but it's just kind of happening. So, alright, so the very last thing I found this week was a little Tupperware pitcher. Now, a few weeks ago, Jamie from Board from Bananas found one, and I was so jealous of it. And I was just like, oh, that is so cool. We used to have one of those when I was a kid, and of course, it brought back those memories again. My mom still has one of the ones she used, but it wasn't the one that we used when I was really little. When I was like, you know, mid-teen, preteen to teenager, she bought a new set of like a tall pitcher and a smaller pitcher, and she still uses those to this day to make Kool-Aid when the kids show up at her house. Or there was always one that was shorter, that was the orange juice one, and the other one was like for Kool-Aid. But when I was really young, she had a yellow one with some sort of brown design on it. I can't remember what the design was, but I know it had some sort of swirly brown thing on it on both sides of the pitcher. And that was the Kool-Aid pitcher, and I loved that pitcher, and I remember it very vividly. So when I saw this little guy at the thrift store, there was no hesitation. I picked this up off the shelf as soon as I could get to it, and it went in my cart. I didn't even look at the price until I actually got home, and the price on this was only $1.99. I was flabbergasted. And this one looks like it's in very good condition, almost to the fact that it has never been used. I'm trying to tell. I have no way of knowing, like, if this is the newer Tupperware that they're like making nowadays, or if this is older. So if anyone knows how to tell how old the Tupperware is, that is something I would really like to know. So let me know down in the comments, because I have no way. I'm not educated on knowing whether Tupperware is old or not. But this one has no stains in it. It doesn't smell funky or anything like that. And I just love it so much. I think it is super cool. So anyways, if anyone knows anything about Tupperware, please educate me. Because I would love to sit down. I know it's going to take me a while before I can sit down and figure it out myself. So if some of you know, and I know a lot of you know a lot of things, so pass on your knowledge to me. Let me know down in the comments. Because I have seen these in the past, like larger ones, and they're like all like scratched up on the bottom, or they smell kind of weird. And yeah, I've always passed them up, but I couldn't pass this one up. Now this one is actually, the yellow is not the same as I remember. The yellow my mom had was much more muted than this, but I love the bright, cheerful yellow that this is. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use this, where I'm going to use this, or if I ever will use it, but it definitely had to be coming home with me, and I'll see how much it actually holds. It's definitely not a 2-quart. It's probably just a 1-quart, but this would be really fun to use, like if we go on a picnic or something like that. So I think that is so cute, and I just loved it so much, so I just had to bring it home with me. And yeah, so like all of my things today I'm in love with, and so very full of like memories, which is really fun, and which is part of why I go to the thrift store so much, because you can find those really unique things that spark those memories and make your home decor and the way you decorate so much more meaningful. And that's the beauty of the thrift store. Not to mention the fact that you're saving a ton of money. That's always nice too. So anyways, that is all that I have to share with you today. I apologize for being so like chatty today. I feel like I went down like a whole bunch of little rabbit trails there today during this video. So I apologize for that right away. But yeah, it's just a good day, and I am a happy person, and I just feel like chatting and having a good time today. So I guess it makes for a very long chatty video. So anyways, so yeah, let me know, anyone who wants these, let me know down in the comments, and I will send them out to you. And I would also love for you to let me know down in the comments if you know anything about Tupperware, and how do you know how old a piece of Tupperware is. And I would also love to know what you found this week at the thrift store when you went out treasure hunting. And then let me ask you just one question, since we're on the Tupperware subject. How many of you, when you were little, had a Tupperware lunchbox? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like a little square thing that had like a plastic kind of clearish top, and it had like this handle thing that came up and clipped it closed. Did anyone have one of those? I did. It was a brown one. And I used it pretty much all through grade school. So I would love to know if you have ever used a Tupperware lunchbox. Let me know down in the comments. Alright, so that is it. I will stop chatting. I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me, and sitting through this very chatty video today. If you are new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye now.